Hi guys, so for today's message, we have a message for you from your ancestors, a message to bring you truth, clarity, wisdom, about things that may be going on in your life that you may be questioning, or you don't know which direction to turn or what to do or where to go. And also, we have some poems in today's readings as well, some channeled poems. I also have just opened an esty shop finally, and so I don't have very many things on there yet, but I plan on getting a few more on there here soon. And a lot of it is my paintings from my readings for right now. I would like to integrate some kind of projects with my poems in the future as well. So if you are interested in buying things that I use on my channel, you can go check out my esty shop. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, my Skype information is in the description box below, and you can message me on there for a personal reading. And my Amazon wish list and my PayPal account are both in the description box as well if you feel like donating to the channel. So let's get started with pile 1. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading. Ooh, pile 1. So for you guys, I want to mention that this card here came out in this one and this one. So if you're interested in pile 2 and you feel drawn to watch that, go ahead and watch pile 2 as well. So we have the Emmett Library card and the Arcade card. You know, you may be balancing learning and fun. You may be working on a degree of some sort. You could even be working on becoming a lawyer or some sort of legal type of person. Like a legal advocate or something along those lines. I feel like you have a lot of luck on your side. Your ancestors want you to know that you have a lot of luck, a lot of abundance on your side. There are a lot of people out there who would like to help you as well. There is this legal shield here too. So if you're having problems with the law or problems with anything like that, they want you to know that you are shielded, you are protected, and they see everything that you are going through. And they want you to see things differently as well. They want you to really hone in on what's going on here and to know that you are protected during this time. There's a lot of transformations going on for you. I feel like you have come full circle. You have had this massive transformation in your life. There's been massive transformation after massive transformation after massive transformation. And you have learned from everything that you have been going through. And there is a purpose behind why you had to go through all the hardship you had to go through, so that you could learn, so that you could grow, so that you could see how strong you are within yourself, so that you could really know just what you could face in your life, and that you will still be standing at the end of the day. We have S, P, U, E, S, E, T, there's a lot of E's, L, P, spew, W, so somebody may be spewing some things, sewer, pewter, R, C, J, Z. So if there is something in court going on, it will be settled to your advantage. Pewter, you could be really making something out of yourself, out of your life, out of whatever situation you're going through. It could be a really bad situation and you're really making a lot of good things out of it. Pure, your intentions are pure, your motives are pure. Wet, set, let, jet, pet, pets. You could even have some pets as well. These pets could be your power animals. They could be animals who really are in your corner and there for you all the time. Crew, they could be your crew. Tess, if your name is Tess. Teresa. Spike. I don't know why I'm feeling that one, but Juniper. So let's see what else we got here. We're going to read this poem first. Not gonna drown. Arms wide open, waiting on the tide, hoping I don't drown. Maybe this one's not a clown. Listen to your heart, stand strong. Answers soon will come along. Such a brave soul to open up. Continue now to fill your cup. Something amazing is coming for you. Rewards for all that you do. Not gonna drown in the water, cause the good Lord ain't bringing me home. Ain't gonna drown by Ellie King. Not gonna drown in the water, cause the good Lord ain't bringing me home. So you have opened yourself up and you have expressed something in your life and you are really worried about this situation, but now is the time to go with the flow. It's not time to be dragged down by the tide. It's time to stand strong and to really be at peace and know that soon you will know everything you need to know. You aren't meant to know everything up front. You are meant to take a leap of faith and to know that through doing that, good things will come. And it's time now to work on you to continue filling your cup and to know that you are strong, brave, and amazing for being able to open yourself up and express whatever it is that you have expressed. I'm feeling like love for most of you. We have perfection or perception, healing. So you may be having a little bit of a warped perception about needing to be perfect here. But it's really time to heal yourself, to see things in a new way, to understand things in a new way, to take that time out to process and to understand what is going on within yourself and the world around you as well. You are really cleansing, clearing, freeing yourself of the past pain and burdens, freeing yourself of feeling like being vulnerable is a weakness or being vulnerable is naive. And I feel like you are very, very protected throughout this time period. You have a lot of luck on your side as well. As we were saying before, we have the Maiden of Fire, we have the Two of Fire, we have the Turtle, and we have the Fish. So slow and steady wins the race. And once again, it's all about being able to go with the flow, being adaptable, flexible, and also knowing just how much strength you have within you. Salmon actually swim upstream in rivers that are turning like crazy. Think about how hard it is to go against that flow, but they do it because slow and steady wins the race, and because they have to do it, and they know they have to do it. And so you may feel like you are going against the grain in some way by expressing yourself and being who you are, by bringing these new perceptions and understandings to light. You could even be a healer who is bringing a lot of new understandings, new perspectives to light for others. You could be on a new journey as well. And it's time to start seeing that you have the whole world in front of you. You have the whole world in front of you. You can do anything. You can really, it's time to take action on these plans that you have been planning on, but also to know that it's time to take it one step at a time, and slow and steady wins the race. It's not something that you can accomplish in one day. It is something that is going to take a lot of time to accomplish whatever it is that you're working on here. And just know that you have luck on your side. You have a lot of different people behind you and in your corner. You have a lot of resources at your disposal and at your fingertips. Put those to use and see yourself in a higher light. Don't worry what anybody else is saying about you. Don't worry about what's going on with other people. Worry about yourself and stay in your own lane. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it in the comments below, whether or not this resonates with you in your situation, what you might be going through, what you might be facing, what challenges you're overcoming. If you do have a court thing going on, what's going on with that? And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2, and just to let you guys know, this same card came out in pile 1, so if you feel drawn to watch that pile, go ahead and watch that pile. I feel like you guys have a lot of not so good energies floating around you. There's this pirate here, this black knight, and this ogre are what I'm seeing on this dice. It's the fairy tale dice, and I love this dice set. It's pretty awesome, actually. You're somebody who's meant to be seen. Ooh, I just seen the dragon on the side here. You're somebody who's meant to be seen, meant to be in the spotlight, meant to be very abundant, meant to have a very abundant life, and you're a very fertile person. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be a guide. You're meant to be somebody who is there for others. And I feel like there are some people who would like to take advantage of that. Some people who would like to steal what you have. Some people who would like to come in and charm you with this false flattery. Remember that sometimes flattery is evil people's easiest form of getting under your skin, getting you to like them. Other people may only be seeing you as useful for one thing too, if you know what I mean. And we got this little fish. Remember to go with the flow. Be adaptable, flexible. Know your strength. Know your power. We got a fish in pile 1 as well. And I was talking about salmon and how they swim upstream in all that hectic chaos. And you know what? You are strong enough to face this chaos. And in the words of Dory from Finding Nemo, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. And have fun while you're doing it. Take time out for you. Take time to have fun. Just remember not to allow those people to pull the wool over your eyes. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the signs, the synchronicities, the messages coming your way. Make sure that you are paying attention and make sure that you are not overreacting to situations, but also make sure that you're not underreacting to situations as well. You have the key to start a brand new cycle in your life, to finish and let go of the past and have this brand new beginning. Let's see what else we got here. We got P-E-W, pew, pew, pew. W-Q-U-R, pure, pure. M, rem. So there may be some dreaming going on here too that may be your ancestors may be trying to reach out to you in your dreams. O, Q, C-I-F, gift. There is no T but gift. GIF. Per. Wire. Pyre. Mire. Fire. So you know what? You could be having some religious issues. You may be somebody who's very spiritual in this pile, and you may be having some issues with, what is that song? Burn the Witch by Sean James. There may be people accusing you of working for evil entities or spreading evilness because you have chosen to walk away from Christianity in this pile. There may be a lot of that going on for people in this pile. We have gum too. And you could even have some fear surrounding that. You could have some fear surrounding people being out to get you because of the lies or because of the nastiness of other people, because people just don't understand who you are or what you do. You may even be somebody who receives a lot of the signs, synchronicities, and messages from the universe, and you express these messages out to the world around you. You're meant to be a leader. You are meant to be somebody who is in the spotlight, and you are meant to change the way people see things and experience things as well, I feel like. I glitter and I am gold. Not all that glitters is gold, but you glitter and you are gold. Abundance is coming my way for everything I do and say. Stop the worry and the fear. Time to switch the gear. I am abundance. I know it's true. Opinions of others who have no clue. Their thoughts don't matter to me. They are so blind they can't even see. Time to leave all their BS behind. Done with that bitter rind. So it's time for you to be done with the fears, the anxieties, the hurt, the pain, feeling like you're outcasted, feeling like you might be even put on a pyre and lit on fire for your beliefs. It's time to leave all of that behind. It is time to stop worrying about the small-minded people and what they have to say. And it is also time to make sure that you are discerning in who you allow in, because you have a lot of good things coming your way, and there may be others who see that as well. So we got, I want to say that's the 5 of air. This is a newer deck, and well, it's not a newer deck, but I just haven't used it quite as much. 5 of water, 3 of water. So it's time to enjoy yourself. It's time to have fun. It's time to live in the moment. It's time to just really be adaptable, flexible, balanced. There's a lot of fish here too. Really just be flexible, be balanced, and once again, in the words of Dory from Finding Nemo, Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. You may have lost a lot of friendships. You may have lost a lot of people. You may have lost a lot of things that really meant a lot to you emotionally in going after your dreams and going after your goals and going after what you felt was your true life purpose. But you are going to be finding people who are meant to be in your tribe and meant to be part of your life. But you can only do that if you leave behind the past and allow yourself to see the beautiful new things coming in your way. Look at all these beautiful little fish, all these little golden fish swimming up to her, and she doesn't even notice because she's so sad and she's hurt. She may even be praying, she may be meditating, but there is so much light shining down on this person because of the path that they have chosen, because they have chosen to leave behind anything that does not serve their highest good, and they have chosen to move forward and to have a new life, a new way of being. I feel like you have learned a lot about listening to your intuition and calming your mind and being at peace while listening to your intuition and while being stuck in the dark. And a lot of that is because you pray so much, you meditate so much. You probably pray more than half the people who think you're evil. And you know, that's the messed up part, is they're busy accusing you of evilness while they're running around judging, shaming, fearing, guilting, all of these nasty things that they're spreading into the world, all in the name of love, when that's not what they're leaving behind. They're not leaving love behind. What you're leaving behind is love, because you don't have that judgment and that negativity and that fear and that reject everyone who's different from you attitude. You are somebody who's very accepting, very loving, very kind and compassionate. We have the coronavirus. You're very, very, very wise. Very wise. And you don't need to worry about the gossip, the bullshit, the negativity, the drama. Cover your ears up. You see this blindfold she's wearing? Not only is she not seeing, she's not hearing, because she has covered her ears up and she has chosen peace. She has chosen to be in that state of peace. And you need to choose to be in that state of peace. You are somebody very wise and you have a lot of gifts to bring to this world. And you are really grounded, and if you're not, you need to get to that grounded energy, because you have the ability to overcome anything as long as you are not stuck in your head and you are aligned with your purpose and your path. And there is so much meditation and praying in this pile. Just continue to give all your worries, your fears, your doubts over to your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your God, whoever it is that you pray to. Give your fears and worries over to them. And you are wise enough to know that they are there listening, and they will take those for you. They will take those burdens and they will accept them gladly to bring you this peace and this clarity if you give them that chance. Nightingale and frog. And you also may be somebody who sings a lot, and it's time to sing. It'll open up your throat chakra if you practice singing and you practice expressing yourself. It's time to cleanse, clear, and remove any negative lower vibrational energies from your body and from your mind, from your soul, and to just express yourself in a joyful, peaceful, happy state, and to really express your truth as well. To sing like nobody's watching, to dance like nobody's watching, and to just enjoy your life. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it, whether or not it resonated for you and your situation, and what you may be going through in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So, pile 3. See what we got for pile 3. For you guys, you may have African, South American, Latino, Native American ancestors, witch doctors or voodoo priestesses or shamans, things like that. You have the key to removing whatever mask you have been wearing. You may feel like you need to wear a mask instead of being your true self, because in past generations, a lot of the karma that is coming down through the lines for people who are these types of religions is that their religions were killed in the past. They were squashed out by the religions who run the world today. They were seen as evil, and they were put to death as evil. And you don't have to worry about that these days so much anymore. In some countries, you still do. There is still that going on in some places. And in fact, these days, there is some of that going on for the religious orders that are in charge of the world in some places as well. There are Christians who are being beheaded and put to death these days for not admitting that their God is the wrong God, just like the rest of the religions were put to death by the Christians years ago. Karma does come back around. What you put out there, you do receive back. And it's not time to take revenge on those religions, because you know what? Everybody should be able to believe what they want to believe. Everybody should be able to be the person they want to be. And it's time now to remove that mask. Your ancestors want you to remove that mask. You may be a virgin in this pile, or you just may be somebody who may be on a celibacy kick in this pile. You may be saving up your sacral energy for yourself, and if you aren't, your ancestors may want you to keep that energy for yourself. They may want you to guard it, and they may want you to be more discerning in who you give it away to, especially with this BJ, because all it ever makes me think of is BJ, you know, BJ, and it has James on it and Bartles. I mean, somebody could have those names too. Oh, BJ off of Barney. There's another BJ. You are about to win, and you have so much protection on your side. You are about to have a super win. Something you have worked so hard for is about ready to pay off. And really, it's time to take a vacation from work. It's time to take some rest. It's time to take some you time. It's time to put in some time for self-care and relaxation. And it's time to just get your mind right and get yourself okay with opening up and being everything you are, instead of hiding little bits and pieces of yourself from the world out of fear of what could happen. And I realize those fears are very real. They seem very real. But the whole thing is, you have nothing to be afraid of. And even if you do, guess what? Everything is meant to happen exactly as it's meant to happen. If you are meant to be a martyr for a cause, then that's what you're meant to be. But I really don't feel like most of the people in this pile are meant to be a martyr for a cause. I feel like they are somebody who is meant to move a cause along, because the martyrs have already been there for years and years. It could even have to do something to do with the Black rights movements, the Asians rights movements, the Native American rights movements. You know what? There was a Native American woman here who was running for mayor a couple years ago, and she would have been the first ever Native American female mayor in, I think, the United States. And it would have been such an amazing, amazing accomplishment. She was such an amazing woman, too. And the people around here who have bitched about our mayor ever since I moved here, all voted him in again instead of her. That was really sad. You know that? Because she had a lot of good things and amazing things to put into effect. She's a horse trainer, too. I mean, she was an amazing woman who really deserved to have that victory, who really deserved to have that power. And you know what? Because of the way that things work here and how backwards it is, she didn't even get that chance. A lot of younger people here really need to start voting. VBAFLDUKDL G, could be some initials here too. G, D, God, D, N. So yeah, I think a lot of you really are having something to do with your religion and what you believe in. Gold, duck. Oh, there is no duck, but there's almost a duck. Maybe you feel like you need to duck and dodge what's going on, but they're telling you don't need to be doing that anymore, because dodge is almost here too. And lodge is almost here. Maybe you feel like you need to hide away, but you don't need to hide away anymore. It's not time for hiding anymore. Today is the time for coming out and showing everybody who you really are and what you're made of. And all the other people who are hiding away, they are going to come out of the woodwork too, as you do. And I feel like you are somebody who's meant to lead this charge. Dab, dub, you may be somebody who really enjoys marijuana too. Nod, nug, dab, dub, nug, log, dog, bod, fab, fad. You may be worried that some people could think that it's just a fad you're going through too, or a phase. Fold. Don't fold your cards. Don't fold your hand. Play your hand. So what do we have here for our poem? We're going to read this before we start the rest of these. Time to open up. Vulnerability is the key. Open yourself for all to see. Time to shine your blinding light. Time to leave behind the fight. Moving forward, it's time to see who is really there for me. I've always felt alone and lost. Power seemed to come at a cost. Now there will be others there. Time to drop that wall and share. Moving forward, looking back, there is nothing that I lack. And this fits exactly everything we have already talked about. It is time. It's time to come out of that closet and to express everything that you truly are. Abundance. Abundance is coming in for you, for your ability to do that, for your ability to express your emotions regardless of the storms that are going on around you, to face those storms with stability, strength, and inner peace, and to express everything you feel without worrying what is going to come your way. There's going to be so much abundance coming your way because of this. 3 of Fire, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Earth. So you have been holding back. You have been holding back out of some sort of need to control the way things go. And it doesn't matter how things go. Just go with the flow. Allow them to flow. It is time to acknowledge both your light side and your dark side and to integrate those things so that you can express your full self in the world as well. You are waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for your abundance to come in, but your abundance is not going to come in until you take the steps to express what you need to express here. You have worked so hard, long, steady, stable. You have showed your commitment, your determination. You have prayed. You have had faith. You have had trust. But now it is time to let go of that control and to take this leap of faith and jump out there as who you really truly are and let the world see you. Yes, you have been building up for this time. You have been preparing for this time. You have been putting in this effort. You have been spinning this web. You have been making this safe space for you to express yourself, and it is now time to be free in how you express yourself. It is now time to express yourself fully, to end the cycle of hiding anything you have to say and to say what you need to say, especially when it involves your emotions and your love and your light and your beauty. You need to express that, and you need to stop worrying about what others are going to think. You need to stop worrying about the amount of attention that's going to come your way, because I feel like some of you don't want that spotlight on you. Do not be afraid of that spotlight. Do not be afraid of what is to come, and just allow yourself to be who you are meant to be, and this will bring so many amazing, beautiful, wonderful things into your life. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought of it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with your situation, what you may be going through, what you may be facing, what you may be having a hard time expressing to the world outside yourself. This is an anonymous place. Take this place and use it as a place to express it first and foremost, so you can get more comfortable with expressing those things, and you can take that and express it to the rest of the world too. You can get the support you need here so that you can feel comfortable in expressing that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.